Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House. Wanted to shoot a quick video talking about what else? What is everybody else talking about? Corona. Now, most of you have probably heard, because this is old news, but the meat packing plants in quite a bit of states and also here in Canada have had major issues, but are also essential to the food line, to the public, to us here at Joe Blow. But what they've been saying on the news is, okay, the entire plant's infected. Everybody's asymptomatic except for a few with a couple sniffles. Now, how does that happen, guys? I'm going to tell you right now. There is a huge flaw in the testing of corona. Why do I say that, and how do I know? Well, it's pretty simple. The coronavirus is, there's families of viruses. So this one happens to be in the coronavirus, which is also the same virus category as the common cold or flu. Now, how does this relate to the meatpacking plants and the testing? Well, when they test you, guess what, guys? They don't really determine whether you have corona, COVID-19 or another coronavirus. Let me repeat that. They cannot determine whether you're infected with COVID-19 or a coronavirus you may had in the past. Like you could have had a cold 5 years ago, 2 years ago, 10 years ago. That material is still inside of you and dormant. Major flaw, guys. So if you had the common cold within the last decade or so, and you get tested, guess what? You'll probably come up positive, and, well, then they will force you to quarantine even though you have no symptoms, and it's just leftover material from when you were sick from a cold or flu in the past. Now, that's a little ridiculous, isn't it, guys? Because remember, you know, there's no accuracy then to these tests because it's still in that same corona family group of viruses. And corona just stands for crown. If you guys haven't heard that one already, it's old news as well. Yeah. So just remember that, guys. And also, since hydrochloroquine has come out, there's been a lot of attacks on it, a lot of negative press on it. I'm going to repeat again. You need hydrochloroquine does not work unless you take it with a zinc supplement. 100% daily dose of zinc supplement is what you need in combination with hydrochloroquine or the Canada Dry Tonic Water. Failure to take the zinc with the tonic water or hydrochloroquine does nothing but tastes awful. You have to have the zinc, you have to have the hydrochloroquine together, same time. Has to happen. Because your blood cell is like a little circle, guys, and guess what? Zinc can't get into it very easy whatsoever. But when you take hydrochloroquine, the shield on your blood cell goes down, the zinc goes in, shield goes back up, and now all your cells are protected via the zinc. That's how it works. Knocks out bacteria and viruses. Go Google it right now. 100% fact. I only deal in facts. And that's why I end up being right all the time and have people, have the naysayers get angry and angry at me. That's okay. They're watching fake news. So anyways, I've mopped the floors in the tiny house with my free rainwater since it's still raining. Poured a good cup and a half, actually half a cup of bleach and lemon scent in there. And then I spritzed, I'll show you, I made up a spritzer. I got this little spritzer thing from the Dollar Tree. And I spritz, and it smells, it's awesome. I put about 5 drops of tea tree oil and the rest water and shook it up really well. And, oh man, smells like friggin' gold in here. So you just go around, a little hit of that. Keeps the place nice and fresh. Tea tree oil, all natural. Gets rid of all the nasties that may be lurking. Whew. And off you go. So it's pretty sweet, guys. I love it. Other than that, not a whole lot going on. Mopped the floors, cleaned up everything. Like I said, I gotta get rid of this cardboard box eventually. But now that my gear's here, I have to be careful because I don't want to start this project without having that additional piece. If I don't have that piece, I might as well not even start. So I have to order a special straight piece of Duravent that goes onto here. And you guys can't see that guy right there, the T. So I need one more section of pipe. Doesn't have to be very tall. I don't know what they would be, under 2 or 3 feet per section, maybe 4 feet. And that's basically all I need, is just one section. Then I can put my cap on there and all will be good. But this is quite a big hole I gotta drill for the fireplace, guys. And that's for the barrel stove. And why did I invest what money I could into that during COVID? Why didn't you just buy food or something? No. This is prepping still, 101, guys. If you have stopped prepping during this nonsense, no, mistake. Please start continuing prepping. Once the barrel stove is hooked up, I'm basically scot-free here at the off-grid tiny house for winters. This will take care of me easily. Probably cook me out here, but that's why I added more windows, and I can just sleep with the window open if it's really performs that well. Simple as that. Even open a crack won't hurt. I wouldn't mind that anyway. But anyways, I have to order that piece before I continue on with any more work here. So I gotta get home, get on Amazon, because Amazon's delayed all of their stuff. So it's pretty annoying, and yeah, it's crazy. So anyways, I think that's it for today. I will be staying over here Sunday, which is why I kind of cleaned up everything. It's Friday today. And we had a whole ton of rain today, so I couldn't get a lot done. I did get my gardening planters. I had a bunch of planters that I filled up, mixed the dirt in, did all that fun stuff. I'll probably be putting transferring my plants from inside the house to the outside Tuesday, and then we'll be off to the races. That'll be sweet. Other than that, yeah, I think that's it. Good to go at the tiny house. Pretty sweet, guys. It's coming together slowly but surely. And the rest of my building materials, I'm going to try to use up entirely, and build a little stand here for my stove, and put it right here at the start of the kitchen. That way I don't lose any kitchen countertop space, so it'll go from here, flush over to here somewhere, and up on a stand. And then my coolers and such I'll probably stick under the kitchen countertop. I'll figure out where these storage containers are going to go, and if and when I do want to keep them, because space is a luxury in this place, so I got to be really careful with what I want and what I want to keep, etc., etc. So I think I'm out of here, guys. I left the mops pissing down, draining all the nasties out the drain. Oops, toilet paper back on the toilet paper holder. Lots of water continuing to come in. It's probably going to come in all night. No wind to speak of, which sucks because I can't pump water then. And my solar for this thing's pretty much El Pucho'd, and I'm probably not going to deal with that this year. It's not a necessity back there, really. The turbine, I'm going to let the turbine hunker through and let it do its pump water for me, and that's about all it's going to be able to do back there. Run some lighting, maybe. Other than that, the rest of my off-grid solar system is awesome, and it should be good for 15 years, because that's what these batteries are rated for. Lithium iron phosphates, because I'm going to baby them. Got 2 in parallel. Sorry about the poor lighting. I'll turn the light on. Come on. You can do it. There we go. So I got 2 lithium iron phosphate batteries in parallel. 100 amp hour each. It's currently raining, like I said, so we have focus, but almost 3 amps coming in, and it's 1323. And I leave everything on, guys, 24 hours, even the inverter. The inverter light is down, that little red light down there. You can see it maybe. Is on. There it is. So you can see that. And it's running all this stuff that is just in standby mode. And I'm basically running stuff for free, weeks on end, completely off the sun. And I have to leave stuff on because I get so much sun, and High Tech Guy's setup is so good back here. He designed it, that I have to leave stuff on. And that's kind of the reverse of going green and being energy efficient, but I don't have to go green because I'm completely off the grid. I'm totally green. So it's reverse than when you're on grid at home and shutting light switches off all the time and saving hydro that way. This way, it's just go, 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 even at nighttime. I just leave. I don't touch anything now, guys. Remember I used to get up and shut stuff off and blah, blah, blah. That doesn't happen anymore. I've unlimited power. Like from Star Wars. You guys remember Palpatine? Before they ruined the franchise? Well, the movie franchise. They ruined that. The Mandalorian is the saving grace of the franchise, thank God. So anyways, I'm out of here. That's enough videoing for today. Gonna throw this up on Patreon for my Patreon members tonight, and that'll be it. Sweetness. So we'll see you guys back here another time, and in the morning I should have way more water, maybe half full then, and then that'll be really cool. So yeah, I will go home. I got my manual that's coming home for the chimney. I gotta buy one section of pipe, which really sucks because that's more money, but I will bite the bullet and have to buy it. And once I do that, we should be, and once it's here, I should be ready, and by then the weather should be normal, and I won't have a bunch of crappy rain. Even though the rain's good, I can't get anything done, but I'm collecting free water. So it's catch-22 thing. So I'm going to go home, order that, and then once that's here, guys, I can go to town ripping and gutting, get the barrel stove hooked up, do a first burn even in the summer, spring. I'm gonna do it anyway, just a light burn, just to see how it goes, and then find any flaws and go from there. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House, the clean Off-Grid Tiny House, the floors anyway, and I will be out of here. I gotta, once the stove is set up though, guys, like I said, this will be all cleaned up and normal, not nonsense garbage lining the walls of the tiny house.